What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Saturn 71 here, bringing another video. Today I'm bringing you a video on the 41st Super Sentai series. Now, just got revealed the other day, the new series. It's going to be called, apparently, don't hold us to this, Uchu Sentai Q Ranger. A couple things to note. Uchu is like Uchu Kita, like, you know, for Forze, so space, apparently. And then Q is referring to 9, as in like the 9 planets in the solar system, which is interesting. What that could mean? Blech, what the hell was that? What the heck was that? So anyway, what that could mean is they might have 9 Zords or mechs. That could mean that they have 9 Rangers or Sentai members. Don't know anything for sure. One thought that I had was maybe the mechs having 2 different forms, similar to Juoger, in the sense is that like they had the cubes and then they had the animals. Maybe in this case it would be spears and then like maybe space things, or maybe, you know, humanoid figures or something else. I don't even know. I think it could be really cool. I don't know what they're doing. It's cool also because like people have been like saying like, oh, they should have a Mega Ranger and a Forze like, you know, reunion combined with this. And like I've also connected Kamen Rider XA just because like a Mega Ranger had like the video game aspect in it slightly, so like maybe like mixing all 4 of those somehow would be really cool. Obviously XA and this series will definitely have a crossover. It's just a matter of when and how that will work out. I don't know anything yet. I'm sure it will be interesting, and I'm looking forward to this overall. You know, as far as information goes, that's really all we have right now. We don't really know much. Another noteworthy thing is the fact that this series has Ranger in it, which is key because they haven't had that suffix in at least 10 years apparently, which is true because the last time that they had it was Maji Ranger. They haven't had it since, so it's been a while. Yeah, it's really crazy to think that it's been that many years since it's happened, like since Maji Ranger, which is really a long time ago now. I mean, it's unbelievable. So it is exciting, it is interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the season brings. Obviously we have no images, no information otherwise other than just the name itself, but it's still important because, you know, trademarking of the names are important. What do you guys think though of the series? Do you think that we're going to get 9 members of the team? Do you think we're going to get 9 Zords? Do you think it's going to have that planet-based theme? There's also been this theory about like time travel being featured in it, but I'm not sure if that was just a separate rumor or if maybe that will overlap. Again, also last year, back when Juoger was first being announced, they like said about space and maybe something with an insect theme. First of all, insect themes really are not going to happen. Most likely, it'd be very unusual just because of the fact that Kamen Rider is a thing and that has the insect idea in mind, and that kind of would create some issues. Supposedly, like they're trying to avoid that intentionally for that purpose. Doesn't mean it couldn't happen, but I don't suspect it will. The space and the time travel thing, if those 2 overlap, that could be really cool. And obviously, if there is time travel, that obviously will overlap with Time Ranger, but we'll have to wait and see where that goes and if that actually is a true statement or if that was purely just a simple rumor that like had no actual true logic to it and any information otherwise. Obviously we have no idea about anything else, like, you know, villains, anything like that. You know, if they are doing planets, I could see the villains having something to do with constellations. The only issue with that at the same time is that I kind of feel like it's a little bit too much so mirroring Kamen Rider Forze, just because like the constellations and all that being with the typical monsters. So I don't know anything for sure, but I think that, you know, that could be an idea if they choose to. I don't know. I personally think that this series is something to look forward to, and since Mega Ranger is a series that everyone's connecting it to, I honestly hope that they bring back some of the actors from that. I don't know how any of them are doing now, whether or not they're all in good shape or whether or not they can perform well. I mean, obviously, you know, they don't have to actually like fight and stuff, but, you know, as far as physical capabilities and all that, I don't know anything. And it's, you know, that season came out years ago. I know that they had like Mega Red show up for like Gokaiger, but like since then they haven't had him show up anywhere else. So I don't know anything else about it. Personally, I'm just curious in general. I'm sure plenty of you guys are too. Obviously, Zyuohger is still about like halfway through, so there's still plenty of time. There's still a decent amount of time before the next season happens, and they probably won't be revealing images or pictures or even videos until November or December, most likely, because that's usually when they start to reveal these images. More so December. Usually it's not November. November's a little early, but sometimes you get lucky and they'll have some early stuff, but it's usually like early November or late, or like mid to late. No, sorry, not early November. Like early December or mid to late December is usually when they reveal like the trailers and images. Although sometimes images can come like late November. It really depends. I don't know. It's interesting though that they, the trademark was revealed in September now. It doesn't mean that it's like that's gonna mean they're gonna reveal information any sooner. I don't know. It could happen, but I don't expect it to. If it does, it would still be like probably November. It wouldn't be, something like October. That would be way too early. But like, you get my point. Overall, though, I'm curious about this a lot. I really want to see where the series goes. I mean, Zyuohger has been a really great series with the recent crossover special with Gokaiger, which was so great. Just to see that, and it's just a nice thing. I just want to see where things go from here, and look forward to it. I really am excited for this series, and I hope that whatever they do with it is going to be awesome, because the space series is something that would be excellent to just see, because like that's something that I really think that they should do, and that would be awesome. I think a lot of people will agree with me that like that's a cool idea, like a space series. That sounds pretty neat. So I'd love to know your guys' opinions again. What do you guys think? I asked you some of these questions already, but yeah, love to know. What are your thoughts on this? What things do you think that they should do? Do you think that this series is going to be really cool? Do you think there's any there's any special crossovers that could happen, and do you think that they will happen? And that's key also. Do you think so? All that stuff is important. Do you think there's anything special they might do for the season, whether it be a random episode or whether it be a separate thing? I don't know. Personally, I'm just excited in general for this because I think it could be a really cool series. I just want to see where things go from here. I also want to see what the designs and everything else look like. I'm sure like most people are. Anyway, I'd love to know your guys' opinion again for like the third time. Please remember to check out this channel as well as my Twitter, Facebook page, and my Instagram, all under the same name. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye, guys.